Why are they telling me to rotate my camera? What is this? Okay, so I definitely need to. Ooh, what is this? Okay, yep, and yep. Ooh, I'm coming live, I'm coming live. Tell the people I'm coming live. Da, today is Sunday. No, today is Thursday. Give me Sunday. So, what is this on my phone? I am supposed to be adjusted before coming live. Okay, and we are here. Hi guys, so if you're coming here, please share this video. Now, I don't know who is live. Oh my goodness. So, hi everyone. My dress. I'm supposed to be well arranged before coming to this live, but at the end of the day, I'm not well dressed. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I'm set to go. Mm-hmm. Hi everyone. Am I alone in this channel? Okay, so if you're coming here for the first time, you're highly welcome. I'm Nessa. I'm going to be talking about Bahrain and everything you should know about Bahrain. Any question about Bahrain, come to me, ask me, I'll tell you. Because before I answer any questions, I always try to do my research about things in Bahrain before I can give out a suggestion or I can give out a comment, because you can say something which is against the law. So of course I have to be watchful of anything I say. So I wrote a couple of things down, and actually we'll be talking about the various types of housemates or the various types of housekeeping in Bahrain. I hope it's in this book. God help me, because the way I'm seeing it's like it's not in this book. Anyways, let's be tricky together. This is actually like a book where I write everything, things I don't want to forget. It's always good to write. In short, writing has been part of me. I was supposed to be a writer. I was supposed to be a writer, but this is one. Let me look for the other one. So this is the second one. I'm definitely sure it's going to be here because I think I wrote it somewhere. And most of my YouTube things have been placed in this book. I write them down in this book so I don't forget anything. I've been writing. This girl and writing. Now so 5 and 6. Okay, I found it. So we'll be talking about the various types of housemates in Bahrain. I don't know about other places. In Cameroon, I think we have just one type of housekeeping, which is the house help. It's either they are doing the live out or they stay in. Like either they're staying in the house or they are not staying in the house. So I think in Cameroon we just have basically one. But in Bahrain, we have several types of housekeeping. For example, okay, there are three main types of housekeeping. We have domestic the domestic housekeeping, we have the institutional, and we have the industrial. So when it comes to the domestic housekeeping is referred to the cleaning which is in private sectors or in residence. For example, let's say you're working in somebody's house. You be working in somebody's house, go and come, or you'll be doing this house to housekeeping. So the domestic housekeeping has different categories of housekeeping. First, you can be in let's say in a residence, people are staying in the house and you're working there, you're cleaning there. And then in this domestic housekeeping also, it has the how can I call it? Ooh. Yeah, it has the cleaning where you'll be doing just in that house, and then it also have the house to house housekeeping. Like the company car will carry from one house and that, and then you'll be working in hours. because sometimes, let's say somebody will book for 2 hours and you work for 2 hours, and then sometimes you work for 3 hours. So the house to house housekeeping is another part of the domestic cleaning. And then we move to the next one. And then for the house to house cleaning, or this domestic cleaning, it has to do with vacuuming, it has to do with laundry, it has to do with disinfecting of the surface, like basic cleaning. That is the domestic. And also it deals with, washing plates, because some people will not like. For me, I don't like washing plates. So I think I'm going to look for somebody to wash my plate for me. But back home in Cameroon, of course, I have to be washing plate. Like when we have Christmas and New Year, it is my worst time of the year. I can wash a big bag of dresses, or I can clean the house by washing plates. I don't like it, but I have to do it because I'm a lady. If I'm not doing it, who will do it for me? So in our house back then in Cameroon, what happened is Christmas Day, my grandfather used to be an elder in the church, so a lot of people will come to the house. And then after he stopped being an elder, my grandmother took over. So it was the house is elder house. So in our culture, like in the Presbyterian church, right? When it's Christmas time, group of people come and visit the house. My God, hey, that's not the time. I'll start washing plates from the moment I'll start washing plates from the Christmas Eve, because we'll be doing a lot of preparation. We'll have to prepare things to go with it to church, and like cooking. Hmm. Christmas days, we used to have a lot of different meals that we cook, a lot of traditional delicacies that we cook. So before we do all the cooking, we have to arrange everything from the house, and it's taking a lot of it makes a lot of place to be dirty, like all your plates, your spoons, every kitchen utensil will be dirty. So I'm forced to wash it. And at that time, I was like the smallest in the house. And of course, the smallest in the house is regarded as the one who has to wash the plate. And the elderly ones, maybe they will be doing the cooking. My budget is running down. How come? Where else am in the house? Oh my God, I need to charge my phone. I need to charge my phone. Okay, I need to charge my phone. It's charging. Yeah. Oh, what's the code? Okay. I think I'm back. Yeah. So like I was saying, in this domestic cleaning also have to do with you washing plates and cleaning in fact, it has to do with all the domestic cleaning in the house for the domestic part. Now we'll move to the next one, which is the industrial house help. For the industrial house help, it has to do with cleaning of specific department and maintaining care of patient, and it also involves cleaning of hospitals, clinics, and schools. So this has to do with the industrial cleaning. Don't get it mixed up. Hi guys, if you're coming here for the first time, please share my video, give me a like and a thumb up. Okay, so for the second one, which is the institutional housekeeping, it has to deal with you doing some cleanup in specific department. For example, you need to clean, let's say the public areas. Who's calling me when I'm live? Who is calling me? Who is calling me when I'm live? She's not aware I'm live? My God. I think it's my sister. Okay. Yeah, I don't want any disturbance. Let me focus on my life quietly. So I wrote a short definition about the industrial housekeeping. The industrial housekeeping has to deal with the hospital's cleaning of specific department and maintaining care of patient. So this also have to deal with taking care of places like the hospital, taking care of places like the clinic, hospital results, and school. This is the institutional cleaning. And then let's talk about the industrial cleaning. For the industrial housekeeping, this involves keeping place tidy, neatly, and organize certain parts of it. So for the industrial cleaning, it has to deal with a system where you reduce dangerous dust particles in an area, or the emission of um, dead things in, let's say, in an industry. First of all, when you just hear the word industrial, anyways, for the housekeeping, once you hear the let's say the subtopic of this, you already know that this is housekeeping. This housekeeping fall under this category, this fall under the category. And for example, let's talk about the domestic housekeeping, which falls under the, I don't know why she's calling me. Maybe she's outside, guys. Let me check her. Maybe she left her key. Because she'll be calling me when I'm having a very important moment. No, I think she's outside. You came with Fiona? Fiona, she's there? You came with her or no? I'm serious. Ah, okay. Because she's calling me, I don't know why. Hey, I want to lecture, I want to educate, but I keep getting distracted. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why I am distracted. Okay. What is this? This phone is giving me too much rules and regulation. Don't do like this. Swap left, swap right. Don't swap like this. Abongole song. Kawosi abongole song. Okay, so yeah, this is it for this. So the types of housekeeping involves the domestic housekeeping, the industrial housekeeping, and the institutional housekeeping. So for the domestic housekeeping, you should know that it deals with maintaining cleanliness around private areas. For example, in residences, in homes, or in apartments. These are mostly specific tasks such as dusting, such as vacuuming, doing laundry, disinfecting surfaces. And I didn't put this one, but I just thought about it now, which is the cleaning part, the housekeeping. And I was given an example that back home I would always do cleaning. I would always wash plates because my grandfather and grandma, they were involved in being elders in church. Because I'm a Presbyterian by what religion. I'm a Presbyterian. So on Christmas days, when our when we are going to church, or after church, we have a lot of visitors who come from the church to visit us, and they come in shifts. Sometimes five people will come, and then the next time another five. So it was just increasing, and I had no option. I just had to be watching the play. And on Christmas Day, we go to church in the morning, but in the evening we go to club. Hey, on Christmas Day, church in the morning, in the evening club. So what used to happen is I used to make sure that I clean everything on time. But the bad thing is you cannot clean on time because you don't know when the next shift is coming. Sometimes you see the choir, the church members from different sectors. We had something like CMF, CWF, YPs. They'll be coming in different groups. They'll be coming to eat and stuff. So when the first group come, I'll have to wash the plates. The second group will come, I'll have to wash the plate. The third group will come, I have to wash the plate. But I have to finish before going out, because if I don't finish before going out, I'll come back and I'll still have to wash a lot of plates. So I try to reduce my own workload. So housekeeping, for me to do housekeeping, it's something which will be very easy for me, I think, because already I know how to do dusting, I know how to do vacuuming, I know how to do laundry. And also, sometimes housekeeping involves ironing. But most companies, like for example, I had there was a company in Dubai, Dobby Laundry. Yeah, if you check it, it's very renowned in Dubai. So that company provides housekeeping service, and they provide dry cleaning services also. So if you go there and you want a housekeeper, and then you say you want laundry, most of the times the staff will tell you, oh, we also have let's say we also do laundry, so you can give me your things, I can take it for you in the shop and it gets clean for you. So this part is this ironing and washing is not part of your parcel. Your parcel involve vacuuming, dusting, and surfaces. But the people who are so wise, they are able to convince people to do the ironing and other things. Yeah. Okay. Now we went back to the institutional housekeeping. The institutional housekeeping, which has to do with taking care or clean of particular department. For example, you have maintaining of clean area where the patients are. And also this, it also involves schools, hospital, clinics, and residents, because in school, let's say in the nursery sector, where the kids, they are little children and everything, you have to make sure that these kids are okay, because they are very fragile and the environment has to be clean. If you just misbehave and do a certain way, they might fall sick. And then we went to the industrial housekeeping, which we also have the industrial housekeeping, which deals with removing particular amount of dust, for example, in an industry, let's say bad emissions, things that can it can pollute the environment. So this is another thing. Yes, so these are the things I wanted to tell you today about housekeeping. And then guys, one more thing. The last, I think, I made a video regarding the various types of housekeeping. No, actually the differences between uh um the differences between a good employer, bad employer, and a medium employer. So one guy gave me a comment on my page and was asking me, what category of employer do you fall under? Personally, for me, I think I fall under the good employer, because for me, I have my medicals, I have my passport, I have my visa, my salary is paid on time, my overtime is paid. So I think I fall under the good category of employer. And as we all know, to have a good employer, it's practically very impossible. So yeah, that is this for that. So la la. Today, I think everybody is working because I'm on this life alone, practically on this life alone. Can you imagine the concombility? It's not bad. I need to eat. Since morning, I've not eaten. After going to the post office and checking my stuff and everything. And I said it, anyways, I'm going to upload that video very soon. I said it that what I had there, all my things did not come. My lip gloss did not come, and I ordered for it. I'll still do for it. I don't know what I'm going to eat. It smells good. Let me have a taste of it. Sometimes the light on my phone is just too bright. I don't know why. Finally, one person has appeared on my life. After I have spoken and spoken and spoken. Hi, welcome to my life. I was just educating about the various types of housekeeping in Bahrain. So, I'm almost done by the way. I'm hungry, so I had to eat. Needed to get something for the stomach. The stomach is empty. Ooh la la. Let me eat and grab some energy before I go and continue my talk there. I swear, I don't know why it's so bright. Better. If this food does not get hot, I'll move it and eat like that. It will get hot in my stomach. Since morning, I've been moving up and down. Whether I'm looking for what, I don't know. My one lost sheep. Lost sheep. I'm finally off after a long time. Not even off. This one is half day. Food get ready. Hot, hot, hot. Can you imagine? My drink is finished or what? Food, please tell me already. Tell me already, I need to eat. You're hot, you're not hot, okay. Kadewale. I will eat some cabbage and spaghetti. I'm alone in the house. The best feeling ever. I can do whatever I want, how I want. Okay, let's go back to what we're talking about. Okay, so we are back and back fully. What's next? I already spoke about this housekeeping stuff, and also when it comes to the domestic housekeeping, I forgot the domestic housekeeping falls not on under two categories. It falls under three categories, I think, because it has the house to housekeeping, house to house housekeeping, and then it has the live in and the live out, and then it has the company cleaning, it's also all on it's under the same category of housekeeping. For example, the house to house is different. That one you work early. Let's say if your number of working if you're working for 8 hours, you go and work your 8 hours. They can schedule it for you to work in separate places for 8 hours. And then if you're working now, the kadama or the housekeeping in the house, that's the one that I'm not going to encourage other people to go for it, but the tendency is that people want to go for it because the housekeeping where you're staying in that house, the possibility is you might not have off, because especially if you're leaving Africa from the first time and you don't have people around to educate you about things. When you stay in that house or you're living in the house as a kadama, you might not have off. What do you want to complain to? You might not have off, your salary might not be paid on time. In fact, sometimes you might not even receive your salary, you will not have enough rest. But if you're doing the if you have to do housekeeping, it's not bad. But the type of housekeeping you should do is you should either choose to do the company housekeeping or you should do the house to house housekeeping. Now when you talk about the company housekeeping, it's the one you're under a company and they do everything. Like for example, if they have to send you people to a group, like let's say a group of you to go and work in a particular place, maybe people go and work there and maybe be doing the housekeeping in a company, or be doing housekeeping maybe in an office. But if you're staying now in the house and you're working there as a house help, that's one is not advisable for a lot of people, especially girls, because I've seen a lot of girls like, oh, they don't treat me well and stuff and things like that. So I think the housekeeping, the house, the indoor housekeeping is not the best. You should go for the company, which is the house to house housekeeping. So guys, my life is ended. I'm done for today. For those who attended my live, I'm so grateful, and for those who didn't were not able to make it up to this, you can still watch my videos or you can still watch the live. I'm going to leave it here. Of course, I'm going to leave it here so you can watch it whenever you're free and get yourself educated about the various types of housekeeping and which is best. For me, the various types of housekeeping I already told you guys: the industrial, the domestic, and the institutional. So the best type of housekeeping you should do, I think you should do the institutional housekeeping, where you'll be cleaning in schools and in hotels. You're not going to take too much time, because if you have to do industrial housekeeping, you need to have enough strength to be taking out all these bad emissions, the smell, the dust and everything. Or if you choose to do the domestic housekeeping, which involves you staying in somebody's house, it's all left to you. But practically, I will not encourage that. And you can choose to do the one which is the timing, like you do housekeeping according to time, you go and work and they finish and pay you and stuff like that. So anyways guys, I'm done for today. I'll be seeing you guys again in my next live, maybe next week, because this week I'm not sure to have off. So maybe next week when I have my off, I'll go live again, and whatever questions you have, you can drop it down in the comment section, and I'm going to do a research and educate you more about it. So I'll see you guys again. Bye bye.